Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's been a long minute. As you can see, I have been on the go since 2 a.m. this morning. I am a hot fucking mess. I'm so sorry I've been so MIA. I've just been beside myself with all the drama. I didn't want to insert myself in it in any sort of way, for fear of someone saying that I'm out trying to get ahead using somebody else's drama as my own. I tore my favorite friggin' Tahari shirt. I'm so pissed. Tahari is no one dresses a woman like Eli Tahari did. When I was younger, I always dreamed about having Tahari suits. I know it's creepy, but I am exhausted. I have been running for weeks now. I think it's been over 4 weeks just with work. I'm inundated with work. It's a season where people are really getting into wanting to eat again, and they want comfort. They want I've been making these a lot of strombolis, lots and lots of strombolis, and I've been making a lot of muffins, especially butterbeer muffins. They're my own version of them. They're really delicious. They're like a brown butter muffin filled with a salted caramel cheesecake filling. Just a little dollop, a dab will do ya. And then they have homemade butterscotch sauce drizzled into the muffin with some homemade streusel, and then they get streuseled on the top, and when they come out they get more of the butter beer, which is the homemade butterscotch with salted caramel mixed in with it. Oh, it's so good. It's just a little bit, so it's not terribly sweet. And today I'm making an apple cider cake with Biscoff in it. So I'm so excited to be making that with fresh apples. That'll be really lovely. I also made a bunch of cookies this morning, shit tons of bread, lots of brioche going out. I'm so tired. As a matter of fact, one of my clients just called me and asked me if I could do some emergency stuff, and I was like, I don't think so. I've got to catch up on YouTube and, say hey to my people. It's been a minute. I just also feel like, I don't know, for some reason, other people can talk about other people and they don't really get in as much trouble as I do. But I made my video. I didn't understand Chantel. I totally get her now. I feel like Foodie Booty, go fucking eat yourself. Go be like the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. I don't give a fuck. I don't really care anymore. I don't care. I don't care. I thought I cared. I cared for a minute. I had to unsubscribe because I just had to back off for a minute. And I get all my information from Miss Gloria, or, from Callie, or Milk Tea. I love Milk Tea. And there are a few other. Jasmine. I love Jasmine. Jasmine, oh my God, you are like a soul sister to me. I get you, honey, and I'm so glad that you're fucking spooning it out the way that it needs to be put out on a plate for people to see. All the people out there that are just trying. And I realized, when you don't have your like to dislike ratio, what are you trying to hide? What are you fucking trying to hide, Foodie Beauty? Do you not want to know the real truth, that people just tune into you like me and others just to see what a fucking train wreck you are? And we're allowed to, and we can change our names. I can be a sock puppet. You'd never even know. You can cut me out, do whatever you want. I'll find my way to find out information about you anyway, even if I want to, if I care to. But your binging is deeply concerning. I don't know how it is that you're still on the air. You're eating yourself to death. And I think that pretty soon YouTube is going to get wind of it and they're going to knock your dick in the dirt. Sorry to say, but they are. And what are you going to do with your life after that? You can hardly move. I was watching you get in and out of your car. I am like amazed that you can still fit in your car, because I mean, not that I want to say that I, want to be better than you by saying I weigh less than you and I'm taller than you. I also drive an SUV, but I can't even imagine like I was 398 at 5'4.5". I'm 5'4.5". I'm not quite 5'5" and 5'5". I like to tell people I am. I like to lie a little about my height because I do have a Napoleonic complex. But I will tell you, there is a fucking way that you're not, I don't know, unless your car is built different than mine, but your seat's got to be all the way back. Because when I was at my heaviest, which was 398, I could not, it took me 10 minutes to swing my feet into the car, let alone to even like I don't know. I had to put a tray. I don't even know how you do it, but God bless you. You do it. But I was watching you eat. I think it was, where did it really get me? I think it had to have been the fried chicken. Fucking Jollibee, of all things to eat. To drive 4 hours and 15 minutes to go eat. I don't know, it's pissy food. It's disgusting. Philip, I'm sorry, Filipino people, but your food is very greasy. All Filipino food that I've ever had in my life. Adobos, lumpias. I mean, there's way more to Filipino food than that. But the Filipino food that I've had has all been fried. Pancit. Oh, God, it was too greasy. I mean, even the pork, the roasted pork, my family is Cuban. Our roasted pork does not taste like that. I mean, I'm sorry to say, but yeah. And you're over there stuffing yourself. Everything you ate was fried that day. Every fucking thing you put in your mouth was fried. Everything was fried except for the stupid spaghetti, a disgusting spaghetti. And by the way, I think it's made with banana ketchup. That's why it's so sweet. And I mean, it's like the bottom of the barrel hot dog. God only knows what kind of fucking hot dogs you ate. And then you're like eating that. I wanted to punch you eating that fucking chicken fat like that. It's disgusting. It was disgusting. You could hardly breathe. And then there you are stuffing yourself with that. I mean, come on now. It's gross. And I also have to say, stop riding on the coattails of Nikocado Avocado. I don't think he gives two shits one way or another, but it's really annoying. Like, you follow everything he does, basically. It's like all you do is bite off of people. Like, you're not even fucking original. Like, who gives a shit about Jollibee? Jollibee is so, like, done, I mean, it's so fucking done. And there you are having to do, oh, I got something from Prime today. I've been getting gifts every day. It's a holiday. What did I get? Is it for me or for my husband? No, it's for me. What did I order? I don't remember. We'll have to see. Anyway, and I'm sorry, stop saying that people are bullying you. I mean, granted, I think that sometimes people just get so frustrated with you, they don't even know how to address you any other way other than to say the things that they say. As far as Charlie Gold is concerned, she's just a bully. I mean, you're just like, sorry, you're on her radar screen. You're going to be on her radar screen no matter what you do at this point. You're going to be on her radar screen. I don't think she's going to let go. She's bit too hard. And for you to not care, I think you do care. Obviously, you do care. And you really made an ass out of yourself saying what you said, because still, you have no right to decide what is a racist statement. And if when I heard you say Charlie Cole, I was like, what? What? Wait a second. I mean, she's not making fun of you. She's not calling you cracker. What if she called you a cracker? What, you would laugh and think it's funny? Ha ha ha. I mean, it's not funny either way. But, like, basically, you're calling her the N-word. Basically, that's what you're calling her. I'm sorry. Any way you slice it or dice it, it's, like, really derogatory. It made me feel sick hearing you say that. I don't know. Did you have a momentary lapse of reason in your head? I mean, it really depressed the shit out of me. I mean, the backlash, oh, God, I gotta get dye. I gotta dye my hair and I still haven't cut it. I am seeing it in the light. I'm just so fucking tired. And I have to bake more. I just have one more day. And then I get Sunday off to go shoot my new gun. My husband got me a Sig Sauer 9mm, and I am really good at shooting it. I never thought I'd ever be. I never wanted to be. And I never was a gun person. I never thought that we would own a gun. We're not gun-toting people in this household, but we had a couple of very strange situations in our neighborhood that kind of scared us a little. And upon hearing from our lovely other neighbors, they're all packing heat and we're not. So my husband thought at that point, maybe we should get some form of protection. At first I was like, can we just get a little old 22? Because I've shot a 22 before and I was okay with that. But I saw other girls shooting 9mm at the range, and they were like, oh, it's nothing, come shoot my gun. Well, don't ever listen. I'm not a gun toter, but I will tell you, it's a responsibility to have a gun. It is very fucking scary. It could go off at any time. It's like, I don't know, it's just it's freaky. It's a freaky situation, but I'm glad that we have it now. And my husband's gonna get another gun. He wants a 357. I do not want to mess with that. I'm happy with my Sig Sauer. It's very cool, and I don't know, cool looking, but it's very scary. And I hope I never have to use it on a human being. That is not my intention. That is not my intention. I just want it for protection. I feel like if you're going to enter my house with a gun, I'm going to have a gun waiting for you. And he got me a laser sight too, which is kind of hot. I don't know. It just sounds hot. I'm sure once I get it. Oh, Lord have mercy. I really did not want to come to you ladies and gents this way today, but here I am. Here we be. I will let you know that, I was getting ready to open up my business, and, people are just so duplicitous, and I understand they have their own agendas. It's just the way life is, It's the way life is. But at the last minute, I backed out. So now I'm solo again. I'm happy. I'm happy to be solo. I think I'm supposed to be. I'm not really, my husband was like, are you going to be embarrassed to tell people that, I'm never embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. It is what it is. Life is, you can call me a loser all you want, but I'm not a loser going into a battle that I can't win. The guy lied to us about having a commissary kitchen at the last minute when we were getting our inspection from DHAC and Department of Ag. He's like, oh no, I can't afford to do it. I'm sorry. After the lease was signed. And now, I didn't sign that lease because I was coming in late, and they were like, oh, you'll just do it when we open up or whatever. We'll have the attorneys here or whatever. And as we got closer and closer, I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. This is not going to be, because now we have to have another kitchen. We have to pay for yet another kitchen to work out of, and then commissary the food into the bakery every morning, which means we've got to pay for that space, then pay for the space that we're in, and we also have to pay back the investors. So that means there'd be zero profit plus money out of pocket to pay for this other kitchen. I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's like stupid. I'd rather fly solo, happy doing what I'm doing by myself, making great money. I can't say that, I'm knocking wood over here, knocking some wood. My husband also got us for our anniversary a wisteria. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm so excited. It's going in the ground. He dug a big old ditch in the front of our house. It's going on the side of the house. I'm so excited. And we've got a guy coming to do, we're getting a fence because we want to sort of isolate ourselves. We want to get a jacuzzi, and we want it to be private. So we're going to get one of those high, funky white weirdo, those weird fences. I kind of just want a white picket fence, but a tall one. But he's like, no, it's better to get this fiberglass. I guess it'll last longer. I don't know. And we have a guy coming to power wash because we really need it. But that is the disgrace of my house right there. That is the disgrace of my house. These azaleas. When we bought the house, they put them in and they're crooked. They're not even in the ground the right way. But I hate them. I want them to be moved away. I want to put, I don't know, maybe pampas grass or Maybe even bamboo. I'm kind of thinking bamboo, but my friend was like, don't do bamboo because it's too invasive. I don't know. And then she's like, and snakes like to hide in there. And I live in a place where there's lots of snakes, so I don't think that would be a good idea. Anyway, I'm trying to think of, am I missing something else that I wanted to talk about? Oh, I wanted to send a message out to Kaya. Kaya Simon's Life. I'm so sorry that you have that issue going on with Life by Jen and Jean, whatever. I'm so sorry, and I don't think you should really, you don't have to kiss anybody's ass. You don't have to kiss anybody's ass. You made a mistake. It was a little simple mistake. It's not a big deal. She wants to carry her cross into it and make it a bigger situation. It is what it is. I mean, what can you say about the two that haven't been said? I don't know. I hope they get their shit together too. I hope we all get our shit together. I've been watching Joseph Tittle on YouTube. He's like this guy who makes predictions, and I don't know if you all know, but I guess we kind of have to be ready for something changing. We're going to the age of Aquarius. Is that what or Pisces? Is it Pisces or Aquarius? I think it's the age of Aquarius. I don't know even. I watch them when I've got one eye open, like usually 2 hours before I have to wake up and go bake. But he said some pretty interesting predictions that have already come true. And he said that like there would be another hurricane, and there just was, because I was in it last night. I got up at 2:30 to start baking, and I was going to my car, and it was like a wind tunnel. It was freaky. I was scared driving on the road. There was nobody on the road, and there were like tree branches all over the place, so it was like really creepy. Yeah, I don't know. Something's supposed to be happening, and apparently we're supposed to watch out for like tornadoes and other freaky, weird earthquakes. He said earthquakes, and there was an earthquake this morning in Greece, a 7.0. Did you see what happened in France? Holy shit! Another beheading. Two people died, but I think one was by beheading. Ugh, freaks me out. We're thinking about moving back to Russia. I actually applied for my passport. I had to get a new passport because I let my passport expire more years than they allow. So you have to go in and do it again. You have to like go to the post office. You can't just fill out the application. They have to, for some reason, see. I think they have to just see you sign your name. Is what it is. That's the difference. But I'm trying to contact the Russian embassy to get my Russian passport started, because I'm married to a Russian. I can now have dual passports, which I'm like, yeah, bring it on. But who knows how much this is going to cost us, because it's never cheap to buy into another country. It's not for free. And even though we're married and we own real estate in Moscow, we still will have to pay. And we don't even know what it is. And we're also thinking, I know this is so crazy. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm announcing this. But we kind of really are still thinking about wanting to have a baby. I can't, however. But my egg, I still have good eggs. I still have viable eggs. And so we were thinking about doing one of those, like, what do they call them? The moms who carry the baby for you. It's escaping me. I should know, but we're thinking about doing that. So we were thinking we would probably have to go to India to do it, but I don't even know. I don't even know how that'll happen. I mean, I'm 51. Am I crazy? But I really want a baby. It's like we both really want a child. When we were so stupid, we should have done this when we were younger, but I didn't marry Sergey until I was 32. Even though I met him when I was 16, and I should have like married him at 20, but I wasn't ready. But we would have had like grandbabies by now, probably. It would have been easier. When you're younger, it's easier. When you're older, life just gets too much in the way. And we were busy trying to sort our shit out and, saving money. Now we have way enough money to do that, and we still work like animals. We're still fools. But then, like, Sergey's like, you'd have to quit your job. And I was like, no, I can still bake. I mean, I'll be home for the baby for the first year. And then, I don't know. I don't want my child homeschooled. I used to think I wanted that, but I don't want that. I want my kid to be around other kids. I mean, I had such a great time growing up with a bunch of kids, and going to school and having adventures, and some of them being really awful. I was thinking about, do you ever think about like the first time you fell in love? Even though it was unrequited, most of us, well, maybe not all of us. For me, it was unrequited love. But I fell in love with this boy who lived next door to me, and he was 4 years older. And I remember, I don't know, I think he just felt so sorry for me. I think he felt like he had to kiss me. Or maybe he did want to kiss me, but he was nervous because he was 4 years older. But I just remember him kissing me. And I don't think there's a name for the emotion that I felt. Like the surprise of it, the tingles, your toe curls. It's so funny when you're younger how new sensations are so amplified, right? Like, all of those things that come along with that. Your first orgasm. I was on a horse and I fell off the horse. I fell off the motherfucking horse and it dragged me while I was like, what just happened to me? And how do I make that happen again? And second time it happened, I was on my banana seat bike, my purple banana seat bike, a purple bike with my gold speckled banana seat. And I was coming up the hill in front of the boy's house that I actually liked. And I guess because I was coming up the hill, I was like, I don't know what I did, whatever, maybe my thighs were rubbing together, I have no idea, but whatever it was like a shock went through my body, and I like fell off my bike in front of his house and skinned my thigh and my knee, and I didn't even give a shit. I just laid there like, like an idiot. What a jerk. Anyway, I mean, yeah, when you're young, you make silly mistakes, but I don't know, I think of when I was in third grade, I kissed this boy. My first kiss was in third grade. I think it was in third or fourth grade. It was a Scott Fiordalisi was his name. Scott Fiordalisi. We played Spin the Bottle, but we played it together with nobody else there. Like, it was just him and I. And I remember it was such a sweet kiss. It was just such a lovely, sweet little kiss. I don't know. You just, I want my kid to have adventures like that. Maybe not pornographic, like, going beyond kissing or whatever, but I mean, like, I want my kid to have adventures. I want them to know what life is really like and how people are going to love you, people are going to tear you down, people are going to bring you back up, people are going to pull you apart, and then other people are going to put you back together, and you're going to find your way in the world or not. And it's an amazing thing. I'm ready. I've traveled enough in my life. I'm well versed in literature. I went to school for art history with, actually a dual major in art history and English lit with a minor in psychology. And then I ended up going to culinary school, and I've read, all the great authors. I'm really down with, philosophy, except I really don't like Paulo Coelho. Sorry for all you people all my European friends who live for Paulo Coelho. I don't. I like Lawrence Durrell. I like other writers. I think they captured other kind of philosophical moments that were better than stupid Paulo Coelho and stupid Philosopher's Stone. I've read that book so many times. I miss the books. As a matter of fact, I was thinking, I really want to read Skinny Legs and All again. Or Jitterbug Perfume. He's such a great writer. Oh my God, I've got to go get a copy. And I'm a big fan of, oh my God, what is his name? I forgot his name. My brain, you know what? I'm so tired. I can't even remember his name. He wrote Me Talk Pretty one day. Me Talk Pretty and Barrel Fever. David. His name is David. And he has a sister, Amy. What is their last name? I forgot their last name, but anyway, he is so damn funny. He was on This American Life on NPR years and years ago with a book called The Santaland Diaries. And I swear to God, there's a scene where he's talking about a kid screaming and flipping out, and I think it's my sister with my nephew Riley. I swear to God, because he said that the kid's name was Riley. And I'm always like, yeah, it's definitely my sister who was in that book. But anyway, he's hilarious. I can't think of his name right now, but it's David. And David, it begins with an S. Oh my God. See? That's coming to me. Little by little, it'll come to me. And when he does, when you go to see him live, he brings a fuck it bucket, and it's so funny. It's usually on a Saturday night, and he's got candy in there. It's his fuck it bucket. I love it. Every Saturday night, he allows himself to have candy. And he moved to France because you could smoke in the movie theaters. I mean, well, his boyfriend's French too, but I think that's hilarious that he moved to France so he could smoke in the movie theaters. He's a really great writer. There's so many great writers out there. Anyway, I'm babbling at this point. I just went off on a tangent. I don't know where I went. I've got to go in and get myself a cup of coffee. I've got to make myself a cup of... Even though I have a cup of Dunkin' Donuts in there, I told them to make it... I wanted it with... I got it with half and half, and I said I want half the sugar. Because normally I get light and sweet, but not with cream, with half and half. And I always get a small. That's my big whoop for the... Like, well, I don't get it every day, but... Because I usually make my own coffee. And I'm really hooked. We have this really great Colombian coffee that we got in Savannah from Savannah Roasters. So good. Divine. Really, really good. And I've been mixing it with Torani sugar-free chocolate hazelnut and a little bit of half and half, and it's so delicious. And I ice it, but I've been craving... Something's wrong with our ice machine in our refrigerator. We have a brand new refrigerator, but I think we're going to change it out for a Bosch. We have an Electrolux, but I think slowly but surely we're going to change out all of our appliances to Bosch because we love Bosch. And our refrigerator is just bunk. I don't know. The ice machine needs to... we just changed the cartridge on there, and it's still running bad. It's like the water's so shitty in South Carolina. It's disgusting. And I was like, I wanted a triple filtration. So we have it, but it's not as good. I think Bosch will have a better filtration system for their refrigerator. We'll see, I guess. Anyway, listen, I know I haven't been around for a minute. I just want to take the time out to say love one another. And if you want to go stuff your face, no one gives a shit. No one gives a shit. No one cares. Go eat yourself to death because that's what you're doing. And enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy watching you. I'm not going to stop. You make me never want to eat. First of all, I can't even imagine. Like, I know I go off the deep end. I broke down the other day because, you know, it's the season for, like, bad shit. And Dunkin' Donuts has apple cider donuts. And you know what I do? I get 5 munchkins. I get 3 apple cider and 2 pumpkin when I get my coffee. And I eat 1 pumpkin and 2 of the apple cider. And then I give... My mom usually will have like 1, or my husband will have 1, or not at all. Or like I'll just have them the next day. And then I'm done. I get that once a week and I'm happy. But I can't imagine like... And it fills me up. Like, I'm not to say, I was watching Foodie Beauty eat, like, when she ate that McDonald's, I was thinking, in my worst, like, when would I have ever eaten that much food? Probably when I was in college, my freshman year in college, and I remember they used to have really cheap cheeseburgers at McDonald's. I remember once I ate 3 cheeseburgers, and I was starting on my 4th one, and I threw up. Like... I can't, when she pulled out the 5 hash browns and the fucking pancakes and the 2 donuts, I was like, dude, all she does is eat fucking carbohydrates. Like, she's gonna, well, listen, I mean, she's gonna do what she wants to do, right? She knows it all and we're stupid. And I love how famous she thinks she is. What are you famous for? You are infamous. You're not famous, you're infamous. People make fun of you. That's what they do. That's what you're famous for. People making fun of you. Making fun of you eat. They don't do that to Candy. Nope. They don't do that to Candy. They don't fuck around with her as much as they do with you. They never talk shit about her. Maybe people will say, stop eating, you're gonna kill yourself. She knows it. She doesn't, she's not there for, she's never said any different. She's never said any different. Whereas you're, I don't know, you can't control your mouth. You can't control your mouth. And you can't control your mouth or your eyes or your stomach. Those three things. But that's not really what gets you into trouble. It's your attitude, your shitty ass attitude. It's whack. It's so whack. It's so like, I don't know who would want to be friends with you. You see you have so many friends. They must be scared of you somehow, or know that you have money and maybe you pay for dinner or pay for drinks or something. But I don't think you're that stupid with your money. You're too greedy. I watch the way you eat and I watch the way you are with Pete's, and I think you're a greedy person. You're a glutton and a greedy person on top of it all. So that's a bad combination. So I don't know to what extent you would have friends. You have friends online. It's easy to have friends online. Anybody can have friends online. But to have friends in real life, I don't know. And as far as Sauce Queen, oh my God, I love her. And maybe she sees something in you that we don't. And I can't imagine, but maybe because she just doesn't know you. She doesn't really truly know you, but I think other people truly know you. And I think she would only be a matter of time before she truly knows you, because you're going to do this again and again and again, because that's what you do. You've done this since you've had your channel. You know, I mean, good luck there. Good luck, sweetie. I don't know what to tell you there. And I wondered, you know, it's so funny. No one's seen you for a couple of days after your little trip to Toronto to go get your Jollibee and your stupid Korean corn cheese dogs or whatever, corn dogs, rice dogs, whatever they're called. And 3 of them, you are not Trisha Paytas. Stop trying to pretend you're Trisha Paytas. You're so not. And to go there just to eat that and to eat Jollibee, there are so many fucking amazing restaurants in Toronto. I used to live in Buffalo, and they have the best restaurants. Really great Caribbean food, really great African food, really, really lovely Korean food, even Georgian food, Russian food. I mean, live outside the box, dude. I don't know. You like stuff like that. Why did you do corn dogs and Jollibee? You felt like you had to have Jollibee? It's disgusting. It's so greasy. I can't imagine. When I lived in San Francisco, they opened one up. I don't know if it was their flagship. It was over by the movie theater, by the Metreon. And I'll never forget the first time I saw it. I was like, what the hell is Jollibee? It was so weird. It was like 2002, 2003. Somewhere along there. And I remember a friend of mine and I went there to eat. And I remember she got the spaghetti. And when I saw the friggin' hot dogs in there, I rolled my eyes. I said, nope, I'm Italian. We don't do that. We do not do that. She made me take a bite out of it. I spit it out in my napkin. It was disgusting. I ended up getting, did I get the Yum Burger? I think I got the Yum Burger with the pineapple on it. Ugh, the mayonnaise on there was disgusting. It was like mayonnaise and pineapple, and I was not feeling that. It was all grease. And my friend got a couple of pieces of chicken. I do not do fried chicken. I don't do fried chicken. But she's like, you know, you gotta taste it, you gotta know. And I remember taking a piece of the skin, and it was too greasy. It was just too greasy for me. I'm not a fan of, like I said, I'm just not a fan of fried chicken. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine called me up today to say she was going to eat, what is the name of the place? Church's Fried Chicken has, they made their own chicken sandwich. Who knows? Who cares? I remember when the Popeyes craze happened, my mom went and got one. And I took a bite out of hers, and I was like, it's disgusting. It's so greasy and salty. And it was salty and greasy. It was disgusting. I don't know. And watching people eat, how many of them? 2 and 3 and 4? Oh, no. I mean, I wish I could eat like that. Look, I've got a double chin. It's not like I don't eat. I eat, but I do not eat like that. No, I mean, I make my own food. Everything I cook is all natural. I cannot even imagine eating that stuff. Why? It's like wasted calories on top of it all. Anyway, I'm at 34 minutes. It's been a long time, I know, and please excuse my really bad look. I'm just so damn tired. I've got to get myself through this next like 7 or 8 hours of really getting prepped up for tomorrow morning, and then I'm golden for at least a day. And that's it. I miss everyone. I hope I see some of my familiar people out there. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button, and hit all on there, so that you will be notified of my videos when they come out. I'm going to have some more videos. I don't have time to cook. I want to, but I don't have time to cook. And I'm not going to come at you sloppy. I won't do it. I just will not do it. I'm hoping that for the holidays, I can at least make my ricotta cookies, and maybe make some of my Estonian rings and a couple of things I have planned, but we'll see. Hopefully. I'm just so busy. As a matter of fact, one of my clients called me today. Another client said, where's my Christmas list and my holiday list? Because I also do dishes for people. Like, I do side dishes and things like that. So there's that going on. Anyway, I hope that you all have a great and fabulous Halloween tomorrow. I do not dress up. I am going to make my deliveries. I'm coming home and I'm going to bed. So I wish you a happy Halloween. For all of my witches out there, merry meet and so mote it be. And please, blessed be on this beautiful, we're so fortunate to have a full moon tomorrow night, for All Hallows Eve and Day of the Dead. How fabulous is that? That's all I have to say. Enjoy, have fun, make merry, and be very safe tomorrow. Love you all. Remember, wash your hands and wear your face masks, because you know what's still around. All right, bye.